Hey guys, I know it's a little late, but here's a last minute guide to Tom Clancy's The Division, which will launch in a few hours after this video goes up. In this guide, I will show you some tips that I have learned from watching IGN's first gameplay of the actual game, as well as my personal experiences from the alpha and the closed and open betas. The first thing we are going to cover is how to start The Division. Now, at the moment, I don't actually know whether or not you will be starting at level 1 or level 4 like in the betas. The betas also had a level cap of 8 for the Agent and 12 for the Darkness Zone. The Division will start out with a level cap of 30. Regardless of what level the game starts, it will be built that you will get better drops as your level increases. So I would suggest trying to grind up as high as you can as fast as you can. Another thing to think of and to be aware of is the Dark Zone, and its areas, as well as the agents you will encounter, all depend on your agent's level. For example, in the beta, there was a Darkness Zone for levels 1 through 7, again, hinting that you might start at level 1, and there was also a Darkness Zone for players that were level 8. The second time around in the beta, I chose to not level up to level 8 right away, until I had myself one of the high-end, aka exotic, weapons. This was so I could run around without being tremendously outgunned as I was in the previous beta. It was a lot harder to get that weapon when everyone was using that weapon. Now, I assume that you will not see a level 8 running around with a high-end weapon, as the levels will probably be a lot higher to even be able to equip them, but this might be something that you might want to look at when you get to higher levels. I also feel that this game is gonna be like Destiny, where the true game lies with the end game levels. So, after you create your agent, you fly into Hudson Piers with Fei Lao, and the city is pretty much in shambles after the green cash virus leaves 95% of the city's population dead, and the rust and pretty much just utter chaos. It is left up to the agents of the Division to take back the city. To your right is a merry-go-round. Run up ahead, just go into Camp Hudson. This is one of the game's social areas where you can matchmake with other players. You'll be able to see other agents walking around. There are a few vendors, but you probably won't start with anything, so just move on. Pull out your map and find the map on the map. Wait, what? It'll be next to the exit of the Camp Hudson, and it will be next to the restock or stash right there at the exit. What this does is it will put waypoints up on your map for many things, such as encounters or side quests. This will help level up the wings in the base of operations. So after you scan the map, I highly suggest you just run straight for the first mission to take back the base of operations. At this point in the game, it is important to start getting things back up so you can make decisions of what kind of agent you want to be. From what I have seen, you can change your abilities at any time, so you are not making a commitment like a class in Destiny. After you take back the base of operations, you'll get a lot of side quests and more information about the game. There is also another map to scan in the base, which will give you more encounters around the city to help level up those wings that you bring back up. These encounters, as well as missions and quests, will give you a lot of XP, as well as gear and blueprints to make new gear. When you are traveling around the city, I would suggest to take it slow for a couple reasons. First off, you gotta close all those doors. Snow will get in. Gosh, winter. The real reason is, what's left of the citizens, they spook easy, so if you run up to them, they'll be like, "Whoa, where are you pointing that thing at?" Even though you're literally just running. Now, why do I care about scaring some NPC that will probably just die in a couple of minutes? It's really weird, they just like fall over and just die. It's because they can give you some pretty cool things as well as bonus XP. So if you approach a citizen and the Isaac device that you have starts to scan them, they'll come up to you and ask for help. They won't if you scare them away. So this might be either a med kit or bottled water. Now these things are pretty inexpensive, as you will just find them by opening bags all around the city. In the beta, this is where I got my cool skins for my weapons and some cool apparel. Bomber jackets, Yeah. Another reason to go slow is to find pieces of intel that are scattered around the city. Picking up these intel will help piece together what happened with the virus and to try and track down Ground Zero. It'll also give you some bonus XP, and they're just there waiting for the taking. So try and find them all. You will also get XP by just discovering new places like Chelsea or Pennsylvania Plaza. You will also get XP by finding places in the Dark Zone too. Another thing to note is that you can replay missions at any time, and it will actually have some value to it. After you complete a mission, you will also unlock a harder version of that mission. Not only will the enemies be higher in level, but the quality of gear that you will get as a reward will also be better. For example, in the beta, the rewards for the Madison Field Hospital mission went from a green item to a blue item. So after you level up, it's always a good idea to double back. Finally, we have the Dark Zone. There is nothing I can really say to prepare you for what lies in the Dark Zone besides that you can truly never trust anyone. You could be working with a group for a solid 10 minutes, but when you go to extract your well-earned items, they go rogue and take everything that you had. Another thing to be careful of in the Dark Zone is the automated turrets and the sticky detonators. What you want to watch out with these is these skills can make you go rogue very easily. If you put down a turret and someone shoots at it, it'll shoot back and make you go rogue. If you're rogue, any other player has some actual motive to kill you besides items that you might be carrying. Sticky bombs will also just blow up after a while and can hurt people as well, which will do enough damage to make you go rogue. So if someone starts shooting your turret and it doesn't look safe, you can always call it back by holding down its respective skill button. You should also be able to do this with the sticky detonator. Dark Zone chest will give you some of the best loot, as well as a lot of Dark Zone funds. But they require Dark Zone keys, and they also might require a certain Dark Zone level in order to open them. This will be a different level than your agent's level, and is acquired through killing Dark Zone NPCs, taking down bounties, and surviving bounties. Now, there's a lot more to the Dark Zone than what was shown in the beta, so prepare for anything. Well, that's all I have to say about starting the Division, but if there's anything that I've learned from Destiny, it's that the stronger you become, the more fun you will have, and the more successful and effective you will be in the game. So until next time, good luck, agents. You have your briefing, go out there and take back the city. Is down.